management software. In this demonstration, we will see Abir's current performance management process and how Synergita can help in automating this process. Before we get started with the product demo, a brief on Synergita. Synergita is a continuous HR performance management software. It brings performance management closer to people and closer to business and deepens your talent management processes with active day-to-day involvement of employees and line of business managers. There are 5 modules in Synergita: employee information management, performance reviews, continuous feedback, reports, and administration. Let us take a closer look at Abir's performance management process. Abir has a well-defined competency framework in place. Abir Dictionary of Employee Personal Competencies are shown here. This provides various competencies measured and monitored across all employees and also defines the expectation on each of the competency for level 1 employees, level 2 employees, as well as level 3 employees. Abir has a structured process for conducting the appraisal process as shown here. It starts from defining the KRA and competencies for each of the employee levels by HR. Then, employees set their goals and get them approved by their managers. During the appraisal process, employee needs their self-evaluation and submits to their manager. The manager provides their comments and rating. The manager and employee also capture their learning and development needs, review their career aspirations, etc., while providing their feedback. Then, it gets validated by the grandparent. Following are the use cases that we would like to showcase in Synergita. The employee sets his or her goals and gets it approved by the managers. The employee provides self-evaluation feedback. The manager reviews employees' feedback, provides rating and recommendation, and sets up the meeting. The grandparent validates the feedback. The manager publishes the feedback to the employee. The HR reviews various reports. We have set up the manager and the skip level manager for the entire workflow. The manager, Meghna, and the skip level manager, the grandparent, is Akbar. Now, we will showcase this process inside Synergita. Synergita is a web-based application. The user just needs a browser to access Synergita software. Now, we are going to log in to the system as an employee. Let us call this person as Ram. Once Ram logs in, he will be able to see his profile. It captures complete information like employee details, reporting structure, education, skills, etc. This way, Synergita can maintain complete talent information of an individual from entry to exit. Let us move on to Synergita Performance Management Software. We are going to showcase Abir's process in Synergita. Let us log in as Robert, a team member. During the beginning of the year, employees can set their own goals. It is very easy to set their goals in Synergita. Robert can specify their goals, assign the weightage, etc., and submit them. As you see in the screen, it has all the relevant information about Robert, the goals, the competencies, the weightage, etc. If Robert wants to add any additional goals, he can easily do so. Once he's done, he can submit the goals. It would go to Robert's manager, in this case Meghna, for approval. Meghna will be able to see the goals submitted by Robert in her to-do page. The status would say as approved goals for Robert. Now, let us log in as Suman and do a self-evaluation feedback. Suman goes to provide self-feedback. The form will appear. Suman can quickly check his details. Then, go and provide the feedback on the competency, values, goals, etc. Now, let us log in as Meghna. When Meghna logs in, she can see that Suman's self-evaluation is over and is waiting for her feedback. As you can see, different people are in different steps in the appraisal workflow. Manager will know exactly what to do on each person. Now, Meghna can provide the feedback. She brings up the form and quickly checks Suman's details. The form will appear exactly the same as what Suman has seen. Now, she can read what Suman has written about his self-rating, comments, etc. If there are matrix reporting, you will be able to see other managers' feedbacks on Suman as well here. Meghna can also see the rating guidelines. This will enable all the managers to be on the same page when they provide rating for their team member. Then, Meghna can provide her own rating based on all the input she has from self, other managers, and continuous feedback. Abir follows the 6-point scale, as you can see on top. It complete configurable. Now, Meghna can submit the feedback. The next step is providing recommendation. Meghna wants to provide a recommendation for an employee by the name Bala and to know whether he has exceeded expectations in his responsibilities. It can come based on the score. Once the recommendation is submitted, the next step would be the meeting summary, where the employee would discuss with the primary manager on the overall performance. Once this is done, she can submit this for getting the skip level manager's approval. The skip level manager is the grandparent. Now, let us log in as the skip level manager, Akbar. Now, when Akbar logs in, he will see that Dhoni's status as pending for approval. Akbar can quickly verify the feedback recommendations given by Meghna. If Akbar is not happy with the recommendations, for example, let us say that he wants to say Dhoni has delivered exceptional performance, and he can record that in confidential notes and also reject the recommendation. This will get notified to Meghna so that she can discuss with Akbar for the rating. If Akbar is happy with the rating provided here, he can go ahead and approve. Once it is complete, the next step would be publishing the feedback and recommendation. Meghna has to publish the recommendations to the employee. Once the manager publishes the feedback and recommendation, the employee will be able to see it and the appraisal process is complete. Synergita has excellent notification mechanism built in. As and when an action happens, relevant stakeholders will be notified through email. Now, what we have seen is the approval process in Synergita. Let us look at some of the reports available in Synergita. For this, let us log in as a HR manager. When the HR manager logs in, they will see primarily a dashboard. This will get information about employee count, feedback process status, recommendations, etc. There are several reports available in Synergita, some on employee information and some on performance management. You can see a recommendations report. I also want to show the 9-quadrant report. This will be helpful to see the competency versus goals. You can specifically focus on what the action items are on people who are rising stars or on achievers, etc. We also would like to highlight an important feature of Synergita. We call it continuous feedback. For this, let us log in as Meghna. Suman has done a very good job in one of his projects convincing a tough customer on a design decision to go with the right recommendation. Meghna, on the other hand, wants to appreciate this and give an award to Suman. She can go and choose an award and give it to Suman. She can also provide any appreciation comments or critical inputs to Suman. Not just Meghna, but anybody can give comments to Suman. This is an excellent way to get feedback to an individual on a continuous basis. This helps in increasing the collaboration among employees, trust between employee and managers. This results in positive atmosphere and business excellence. You can also provide continuous feedback through Microsoft Outlook. You don't have to log into Synergita software for providing continuous feedback. Just send an email or make a copy to Synergita and it would get recorded. Excellent time saving. Synergita is an extremely easy to use software. As long as someone is able to use Google and emails, they would easily be able to use Synergita as well. It empowers employees with continuous feedback. It empowers managers to have employee-specific review plans. It empowers the HR to configure templates, processes, insights, and align them with the ever-changing business needs. It brings in right balance between top-down formal reviews, bottom-up review plans, lateral continuous feedback, social recognition and rewards. It is easy to use, insightful, lightweight. You just need a browser which is easily configurable, and cost less than what you can spend on coffee. It is built on industry standard computing technologies like Microsoft.NET, SQL Server, and served out of Amazon Cloud. Extremely secure and scalable infrastructure. Some of our esteemed customers are Aspire Systems, Secova, Indolux, and Avexia. Please do visit us at www.synergita.com or do write to us at info@synergita.com for more information. Thank you.